Oh my. It's Sunday, about 11:30. I decided to put together another gardening table for the decompression area, just in case my handyman dropped by today and want to finish this project. Muff and I had our walk. We're struggling trying to get through this heat, but I think we'll manage. Trying to read the instructions for this table, and it got soaked. Actually, really soaked during those rains. Right, Muff? Yeah, it's rough. But I decided to start putting it together because I want my project done. So here we go. I got 2 legs on already. Got quite a few pieces to go. But here we go. And then once I finish this table, we're going to pull out all the Grammatophyllums today. Today is Grammatophyllum Day. There's no rain in the forecast, so we're going to get Grammatophyllums updated, looked at, fed, trimmed back, or whatever it needs so it can produce next growing season or next flowering season, because we missed it. It was over here. This is where their original position was, underneath some shade cloth, but it was moved before flowering and it didn't flower. So that's telling me you don't move me during my flowering season. You move me after I flower. But that's a lesson learned. But enough of that. We're going to get back to this table. Okay, finally, I'm done with the table with all the butts and washers. And now I got to flip it over without dropping it and destroying it. Here we go. Oh my. Okay. There we go. I just needed to add, I just needed to do something with this decompression area. I can't just totally sit by and idly by while my help is trying to figure out if they're going to get here or not. But I did this myself. Yes, I did. It's in Hampton Bay. Patio table. It's really nice and sturdy. Yeah, it's pretty leveled for what it's going to be used for out here. I sit my drinks on top of that and my lunch, or even plants. 99.9% it's going to be full of plants. But yeah, now it's time for me to get out here in the garden and empty these garden tables. Let me show you. I've already started. I've started moving stuff off the gardening tables, these 2 tables, because I need to pull out my Grammatophyllums. I'm actually going to do that today and take a good look at them. And I guess I'll bring you along. Yeah, in hopes that I don't bore you too much. But just hold tight until I get my table emptied. I got to find somewhere to put these fig trees and the rest of these orchids. That's it. Oh boy, nasty clouds are rolling in. Wasn't in the forecast, but I finally got my tables cleared. I'm gonna get them cleaned off, and I'm gonna start pulling those Grammatophyllums out before the rain comes. And hopefully, if it doesn't rain, we can get this update on these guys out of the way. And nothing else, they'll get some nice rainwater. Yeah, pulled out of their cubby holes. Yeah, that's west. So that's pretty dark over there. And on the other side of the decompression area, that's north. And that's west. That's south. And the oak tree is east. So nothing is moving east. Looks like it's coming in from the northwest. Yeah, so let me get this done. Oh yeah. Let me get them pulled out of here. Now that the table's empty, I can move the tables back out of the way so I can pull them out of their cubby holes, especially the ones that are tucked in back here. I definitely have to move this table that's closest to the decompression area. That's a big guy right there. Yeah, let's see where the others are. Here's one, there's one, and there's several tucked in back there on the south end. So we're going to get those pulled out right away. And let me stop jabbering, put the camera down, and pull them out. Okay, you see, this is why I was in no hurry to move these Grammatophyllums. This is the one that was tucked in right there. This thing is at least 70 pounds. I had to manhandle this thing. I wish I had a scale. I could actually show you how much this joker weighs. This is a 4-gallon. Now, this Grammatophyllum is definitely ready for a 5-gallon container, but I'm not going to be dealing with this right now. These things, you see how big these bulbs are? This is as wide as my hand. You know, these are some fast-growing. Ooh, I got to get that snail, even though it's not going to hurt anything because these Grammatophyllums are just growing. I'm looking for, okay, I'm not going to start moving this around yet until I pull them all out. But yeah, this is how much it's sticking out. Let me back up. There's Muffet underneath there. And this is our little path getting in and out of the garden. That's how huge this plant is. Okay, dividing it is not going to stop it from growing. So people, when you get these Grammatophyllums, make sure you have the real estate for them. Okay, now I got these two out. They're probably the same size as one of these, but we'll pull them out and see. Unbelievable. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this thing. Okay, this is the second one. It's not as heavy as the first and not as bushy, but it feels like it is. It's because I have it loaded with rocks also. You got to remember, it's potted in seashells, river rock, charcoal, and everything. I'm just looking for, I know it's not going to spike, not yet, but I just want to assess the overall health of the plant. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get any more on these tables. So, and this is where I pull this one out, knocked over its stand where it was being perched. So get that back, because I got to put it back eventually. Get it down in there. Oh my God. This is just as heavy in a 4-gallon pot. I got 3 of them in 4-gallon pots, and I got 2 of them back there. I'm going to try to pull them out because I want to do this all at once. All right. Oh boy, I'm trying to get to that pot there. Yeah. I need to move back these little cacti here, because that pot is heavy. And if I try to move it with all of this in a way, that way I can take it and piggyback it on this stand and then piggyback it over here. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that and move them out of the way. Okay, I got those little cactus village out of the way. Now I'm going to try to slide it from here to here. Oh my God. That was definitely a good idea to do, to piggyback it, because once I tried to lift it at an angle, I probably would have threw my back out. But that's why I'm videoing this, just in case I hurt myself. Then my doctor would see exactly what I was doing, like an idiot on my own. But hey, when you don't have help, you got to do what you got to do. I piggybacked it from that stone to these two, and now I'm going to piggyback it from there to here. If you got another word for it, move it from that stone to that stone with some leverage, and taking most of that weight off my back, because it's not a big back. But I'm getting it done. Okay, they're the first two there. There are the first two. That's the third. And I think the rest are just easy pickings because they're smaller Grammatophyllums tucked away back there on the recycling bin. So, and the clouds look like they're not getting any better. So I really want to get this done. Here we go.